Hey, what's up guys, it's Klippie here and welcome back to a new Minecraft video. In today's video we're looking at the epic fight mod in Minecraft for 1.16.5. Basically what this mod does, it adds cool animations for your player as well as a cool combat mode that you can use to make your game feel like an actual RPG. And it looks pretty cool, look at that, like I can go on my knee, I can like crouch around like this, sneaking. That's pretty cool. It also adds a bunch of cool items like daggers and I think these are great swords here, and tachi, whatever that is, a spear and a long sword. Each of these items have their own special ability, which is pretty cool, as well as the normal items and weapons. As you can see over here, they also have like their own animations. Look at that. Okay, I'm actually in the normal mode right now. If I press R, I enter combat mode, and if you look at that, it looks pretty cool. If I run, I stab. Awesome. Before we get into this video, I just want to say quickly, in the end of this video I'm going to show you how to install this mod, as well as just enough items which I used to show you guys the recipes. So let's get into the video. So first off, as you can see, this epic fight mod adds animations. I have like these walking animations, I walk around, and also these running animations, which doesn't look too bad, but I don't really like them because it doesn't look too good. I don't know, just don't like them, but maybe you do, I don't know. But yeah, and also if I crouch, you can see I like go on my knee, I can like sneak around like this. It looks pretty cool. Doesn't look like normal Minecraft. One thing however that I noticed, when I fly, I like run around in the sky, and I really don't like that. I think that's like a bug or something, but it's okay since you're probably going to play this in adventure mode or survival mode. And then of course we have the swimming animation. If I swim around, look at this. That looks pretty cool, look at it. Okay, it looks like he's going to break his neck or something. Wait, let me look at it again. If I look straight up, okay, yeah, that's a little bug, another bug, but that's chill. Main thing of this mod is that it adds like a combat mode. If you see, if I press R, then those things appear at the bottom right corner of the screen. And yeah, let's go into normal mode. This is like the normal Minecraft. As you can see, I can break blocks and stuff. If I press R, I enter the combat mode, and as you can see, I can see my body down there. If I look down, and if I like hit something, you can see my fist swinging. As well as if I hit in combat mode, you can see like I'm punching, and if I hit in a normal mode, you can see I'm just like flapping my hand like this, which doesn't look too good. Thing however is you can't break blocks in combat mode. This is just purely for combat. We also have a cool rolling animation. If I run and press Alt, as you can see, I just rolled like that. Look at that. It's pretty cool. It like gets you stuck in position, but it's a nice dodging ability, so it's pretty great for combat and looks kind of awesome. Look at that. Let me view it from here. Look at that. Cool. Well, yours will probably not be Alt when you enable this mod, but I set mine to Alt. So if I like scroll down here at my controls, here's dodge from the epic fight mod combat, and as you can see I set mine to left Alt. There's also, here is the toggle button between the battle and the mining mode, which is R, and the special weapon skill, which we'll get to in a second, which I set to C. So yeah, let's first look at this. This is the spear. We have a stone, an iron, a golden, diamond, and netherite spear. It's like a long stick and looks pretty cool. I think I can throw it. No, I can't throw it. But look at that. If I enter combat mode with it, I swing it around. And I think this actually does area damage. So let's get something like a stray and spawn a few of this. Oh, it also added like stray armor in that chest. I'll show you in a bit. So as you can see, there's like this arrow above them, like which one I'm pointing to. And let's try to hit a few of them at once. Actually, that's not going to work. Let me get them closer. But also, as you can see, they have like a health bar. But as you can also see, they like fall to the ground if I die. Like, look at that. That looks super awesome. Look at that. Where's the other guy? Here he is. Let me just kill him. Just flew through the sky. Look at that. Cool. He fell to the ground. That's awesome. Also, if I run with this weapon, you can see let me view it from here. As you can see, I look like a sort of hunter. That looks pretty cool. And now for a special ability with the spear. Here is a stray. Let's go in third person view, and if I press C, you can see I spinned it and it like almost one-shot him. Let's spawn a few here, and then I do the special ability. See, look at that. Look at that. I just killed 3 strays at once. Awesome. This thing is really awesome. Or maybe that's just because it's netherite. As well, they added like these stats. As you can see, we have impact. Impact is basically how long you can stun an enemy, how higher it is, how better it is. So if I like hit him, like if he can stand still, you see he has like a subtle stun there, like he bends his head down. It's 4 enemies per swing. Oh yeah, here it says. Okay, that's pretty cool. So this thing is pretty great against like groups of enemies, and I really like the ultimate of this, how it like spins. So yeah, that is the spear. We have the stone, the iron, the golden, the diamond, and the netherite. Let's look at the recipe for the spear. Here we have, let's look at the netherite first, or actually let's go to this stone. So we have 2 sticks and a sword. So for a stone sword, for a stone spear, iron sword for that, and so forth. Netherite spear requires a smithing table. You need a diamond spear combined with a netherite ingot, and then you can get a netherite spear. Anyways, let's look at the next thing, which is a long sword. I'm guessing this thing is going to be pretty long. Let's get the netherite sword. And as you also can see, in first person view it looks pretty cool, but I can't really see it. And look at that. If I run with it, wow, that looks deadly. Look at that. It has like a large swing. If I hover over it, you can see it hits 3 enemies per swing, 3.5 impact, which is pretty great. And yes, let's see the ultimate as well. Let's actually first test this on a few strays. Let's place 3 strays here. Okay, this is like a normal attack. Wow, that's really satisfying. Okay, so I'm guessing the ultimate of this weapon is defensive, because if I press C, you can see I'm blocking. So let's go into survival mode and see how well it blocks. So this is going to be a normal shot. As you can see, shoot me. As you can see, currently I'm blocking. Look at this, hold C, and I just like deflected the arrow. Look at that. And at the bottom right corner you can see there I can't block anymore because now it needs to recharge. Now the long sword is super simple to craft. You just need a normal sword and then follow it with 2 ingots. So let's say you want an iron long sword, you're just going to like extend it with these 2 iron ingots, and here's a gold recipe, the same diamond, and the netherite recipe. You need a smithing table, combine a netherite ingot with a diamond longsword, and there you have the netherite longsword. Okay, well, something destroyed my frame, so now I don't know which chest is which, but yeah, let's continue. So next we're looking at the great sword, so let's get that. The great sword is pretty awesome. This thing has a ton of impact, so it can stun an enemy for very long, but as you can see it has minus 0.02 speed, so it's going to be a little slow, but it's going to be very strong. Armor negation, as you can see at the bottom, that's basically the damage that's going to be delivered, and is like going to ignore the player's armor. So let's say there's another player who's wearing diamond armor, and then I can hit him with this, and he's still going to feel 20% of this thing's damage, even though he's wearing armor. So it's basically going to penetrate the armor, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's test this thing on a stray, and as you can see it's huge. Look at that, and it's very slow. I also have like a little debuff in walk speed, like if I unequip it like that, you can see I can run fast, and when I equip it, it's slow again. And let me just stop this rain. So let's spawn a stray and see how many shots it takes to kill this thing. 2. Okay, well, he's running away now, but look at that, 2. And this thing is huge, so I think it has like a wide range to attack enemies with. Look at that. This thing can attack 5 enemies per swing, which is awesome. And let's look at the ultimate ability. So let's press C, and I swing it around like that. Look at that. It's awesome. Very slow but very powerful. And the great sword's recipe is also very simple actually. You need one plank block like any wood, and then the other block, like let's say you want a stone one, then you're going to use cobblestone, which basically looks like this. You can also do it with iron, gold, diamonds, and then the netherite one, you need to combine a diamond great sword at the smithing table with netherite, and then you can craft it. Next we're looking at the toui. This is a weird, strange weapon. Let's look at the recipe real quick. The recipe to the toui is simple. It's kind of the same as a longsword, but just with the ingot shifted to the left. As you can see over here, we have a sword and 2 ingots for the iron toui, and here's the golden toui, the diamond toui, and for the netherite one, you need a smithing table, combine a netherite ingot with a diamond toui to get a netherite toui. The toui looks pretty cool. As you can see, I like hold it up like that. It's pretty cool. So if I run with it and hit, you can see I like slam down, which is pretty cool. And the normal attack is also pretty cool. As you can see, I like swing it around. Looks like it has like great attack speed or something. And it can hit 3 enemies per swing. Impact is also really great, 3.5, so it can stun enemies for long, which is pretty cool. So let's test this out on a stray. 1, 2, 3, look at that. Just free shot it, and if I run and stab it, or like hit it from above, basically it does the same damage, so that's not going to be affected. And now let's look at the ultimate. We're going to spawn these two, and that one keeps running away. There we go. Come back. Look at that. It like stops a bit and then it like slices it. Look at that. And then we have the dagger, which is pretty cool. I like the icon. So let's look at the dagger. This one is also very cheap. It requires 1 stick and 1 ingot, and it's very small. So here's the rest of the recipes, as you can see. And of course, a netherite dagger also needs a smithing table, 1 netherite ingot, and 1 diamond dagger to create a netherite dagger. This thing has pretty fast attack speed and it looks pretty cool. Swinging it around, if I run and I hit, it like stops a bit and then he stabs, which looks pretty cool. So let's spawn 2 strays over here and see if we can kill them with a dagger. Okay, this is a pretty good dagger. Look at that. The ultimate is very similar to the running ability, but it like pulls back a bit. Like, let's spawn another stray again and see. You can see I stab and then I swing backwards. Let's do that again. Look at that. Next we're looking at the armor. As you can clearly see, these strays drop them, which is pretty cool. We're also going to look at the knuckle and the katana. So one thing this mod add is weight. Weight is basically something that goes onto armor pieces like this. Weight can remove stun from enemy weapons, but it's also like a little bit heavier and it decreases your attack speed. So let's equip this stray armor. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. It looks like I was on a Dutchman ship or something. If I equip the katana, you can see it looks pretty decent. It's a pretty quick blade, like I can quickly remove it. And as you can see, if I run and hit, I like stab forward. Basically the same as the dagger, but I guess a bit faster, I think. And also the normal slicing ability is also pretty cool. The ultimate is like 1 slice. So let's test the katana out on 1 stray. So normal ability does pretty good damage. I 4-shot it. Let's spawn another one and run and stab him. You can see that does pretty good damage. And now for the ultimate, let's spawn like 3 and I press C. You see I just sliced them and this guy is running away. That is pretty awesome. And that is the katana, which is a pretty awesome weapon. Here's a katana, which is kind of easy to craft, I guess. It costs 1 iron ingot and 2 netherite ingots. Craft this katana. So next we're looking at the knuckle. As you can see, I'm holding it right now. If I go into first person view, Doesn't look too good, but now in combat mode it does, or you can't actually see it unless I like double click. It doesn't do that much damage, but it is pretty fast and pretty decent. Probably because this thing has 3.34 attack speed and it can hit 2 enemies per swing. So let's try the ultimate of this ability, or of this item. Whoa! And you can spam this, look at that. It's too fast for the human eye. Wait, we spawn another guy right here. Actually hit him this time. You can literally just spam C, look at this. Whoa, okay. Recept is easy as well. It costs 3 iron nuggets and 1 iron ingot, which is pretty decent. Now, finally, let's look at the normal weapons and items like this. So first off, we have the bow. As you can see, the standing position is pretty cool, like my legs are like a bit split. And in first person, it looks epic, look at this. Wow, that feels like an RPG. Awesome. And as I go in first person mode like this, you can see there's like a little green line directing me. So let's spawn like a stray right here. Then I will be able to actually shoot it from here. Awesome. Now next we have the netherite sword, which is basically the normal sword animation. A little bit better, like it swings around. If I run and stab, you can see that. Let's press C, you can see I spin, which is awesome. Let's try this out on a stray. Awesome. Fishing looks pretty much the same as vanilla Minecraft. The shovel is a bit more slow than normal, but it has a cool animation to it, and if I run like this, you can see it also like swings a bit like a sword. And the special ability, it has no special ability. The hoe is faster than a shovel, and if I run, once again, it just swings, but this time like upwards, if you look at that. The pickaxe has also a cool ability. The normal ability is where you basically just swing it around like this. The animation looks awesome, and also it has no special. The netherite axe is the same as a pickaxe, also just swinging around, a little bit more slow, but I guess it does more damage. And of course you know how to craft these things. So this mod basically adds cool animations to your player, as well as cool items and weapons for your game, which is awesome. Each with their own special attack, with their own cool skills and their own recipe. So yeah, now let's look at some of the mobs, such as the zombie and the skeleton. Okay, so it's night, let's spawn a zombie. As you can see, he's chasing that villager that I put there, and looks pretty cool. He raises his arms, he like wiggles his head a bit, and the walking animation is also pretty cool. Let's look at the skeleton. Stands a bit sideways, and if I go into survival, like so, you can see his shooting animation is also a bit more alive, and his knees bends a bit, and that's pretty cool. Creative, too late. And finally, let's look at the iron golem. So let's spawn him right here, like so. As you can see, the walking is also pretty cool. He bends his knees, and that fighting is awesome. He like swings his arms around. So let's spawn another one right here, as well as a zombie or two. Look at that, he swings his arms and he does a ton of damage. He also has his own hit bar, which is awesome. So to run the epic fight mod, first you need to download Minecraft Forward for 1.16.5. This link will be in the description. Once you're here, you're going to go to download recommended over here and download the installer. It's going to take you to this add focus site. Just wait for that 5 seconds here at the top right, and then press skip. Now you can see I'm downloading Forwards. Once it's downloaded, you can install it. I already have it, so I'm gonna cancel that. Okay, so you have Forwards. Now go to this link, which will also be in the description, for the epic fight mod. On this side, here at the right of the screen, you will see this download icon. Just click on that to download the Epic Fight mod. Now in the video I used Just Enough Items mod. This mod allows me to see receipts. So if you want this mod as well, then this link will also be in the description, then download that as well. Okay, so once you have installed Forge and you open Minecraft, it will look kind of like this. Over here at the left corner where you select your version, you will find Forge for 1.16.5. So click on that. Now you have Forge. So next, press Windows and R, and then it will open this run command where you need to type in %appdata %. Press OK, and it will take you to your roaming file. Locate.minecraft, double click on that. Mods, double click on that. And over here you can store your mods. Like you can see, I stored my Epic Fight mod and the Just Enough Items mod, both for 1.16.5, and we have Forge for 1.16.5, and then we can run the game. Anyways dudes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped, and hit the like button if you enjoyed it. See you guys in the next video. Cheers.